little bit of improvement. We're done with the wind chill advisory. The winds have died down quite a bit compared to over the weekend, and we've got some sunshine. It's a little deceiving though, because it's still very cold outside, feeling below zero. So what I'm going to walk you through here in this 8-day forecast is how long we stay this cold, feeling below zero. We've also got some snow to talk about. That arrives tonight. 2 inches in some areas, that's our highest amounts, through Tuesday morning. And then I do have some relief in the 8-day forecast coming for not in the 8-day forecast, I lied, through the last 7 days of January. So first thing I want to show you here is I went and did some digging to find our coldest wind chills so far with this batch of frigid weather. Toledo has definitely been the worst. They've seen 22 below when it comes to wind chills. Now keep in mind that is of course factoring in air temperatures, winds, and a big formula that determines how the air actually feels on your skin. So that's the coldest we've seen so far. Cleveland and Akron 15 below, Mansfield 18 below. So obviously it's been worse west. How many hours have we spent these last, 4 or 5 days with wind chills below zero? Toledo has seen almost 175, Cleveland a little over 100, same with Akron, Mansfield 153, and Youngstown at 58. Now I do expect these numbers by the 4 o'clock show to be up a little bit, because when we take a look at the current temperatures, we're in the single digits and low teens, 15 in New Philly, 6 in Mansfield, 8 in Lorain, 12 in Cleveland, but it across the board feels sub-zero, with the exception of Worcester and New Philadelphia. So right now in Cleveland it feels 1 degree below zero, 5 below in Lorain and Fremont. I guess if you've got one thing that you can be thankful for today, it's that you don't live in Glasgow or Swift Current, because it's been consistently 40 to 60 degrees below zero when it comes to wind chills over the last couple of days. Now I will say the sun is working in our favor today. Not a lot, not enough to make it actually matter, but it's working in our favor nonetheless. And the fact that the winds have died down and we've gotten rid of the wind advisory over the last 24 hours, that's huge. But even, a 5 to 7 mile per hour gust here or there will drag those feels like temperatures down below zero. Unfortunately, getting into our Wednesday morning, you can see there, this is the next 24 hours, wind gusts will go up a bit. Now, nothing like we saw the severe wind gusts the last several days, but gusts 20 to 25 miles per hour. And so that will affect our wind chills once again. So here's just a breakdown of the next couple of days. Wind chills tomorrow morning, tomorrow morning, likely going to be about 10 to 15 below again. Could we see another wind chill advisory? Yes, it would be most likely in our western communities, but with the kind of trough that's passing through tonight, that's going to drag us down a bit when it comes to numbers. So let's go ahead and walk through our temperatures and our feels like temperatures over the next couple of days. I mean, once you get down to the single digits and below zero, it's cold as cold. It all feels the same. So don't get too caught up on the numbers. Just know that it is going to be frigid cold, dangerously cold. Of course, we have those warming centers listed on our website. If you need a warming center, if you lose power, if you know someone, or if you see someone who could use one of those, head over to our website. There's a full list of where they are in every community, because they are still very much being utilized during this period. So, okay, let's go through it. By the time you're heading home from work today, if you had to go to work, it will feel a little above zero. I'd call that a win, first time in a little while. However, tomorrow morning, right back down to below zero wind chills. The left number is your air temperatures, so tomorrow afternoon, we're only likely going to be in the low teens. I think these numbers are a little on the warm side. Wednesday might be the worst of it. Over the next couple of days, feeling anywhere from 5 to 15 below zero. And then the afternoon, we will actually see a little recovery. Temperatures start to climb a bit. So as I mentioned, cold is cold. It doesn't really matter how cold it is once you get below these teens and single digits, especially with the wind chills factored in. So just make sure you're being safe. You have those backups in your car. You're heating your car up a little early. Now, the other thing we get to talk about is some snow. This is going to be that fluffy snow, something we have not seen much of because our snow that has fallen has been wet and slushy with temperatures right on the fringe of freezing. However, we will see a quick trough push through. You'll notice we got a good batch of snow south of us, south of the state of Ohio. I'm not expecting that to impact us. It will actually come from the west a little bit. So let's go ahead and head over here to our future cast. So here's a look at tonight. I would say 10, 11 o'clock, you might start to see a few flurries, but 2 to 4 a.m. will be the bulk of those snow showers in the west. In the east, you're likely to see more coverage on your commute to work tomorrow if you leave early. We're talking 5 to about 7:30 in the morning. Now after that, we will dry out for our Wednesday, but Tuesday afternoon, notice that little band of snow riding right along Ashtabula and Lake counties. You guys are the ones who are likely to see the highest snow totals. Here's a look at our snowfall future cast. This is nothing to call home about, I gotta tell you, but it will be slick just because when it's this cold out, salt doesn't do much. So expect anything that comes down to be slippery, so you'll have to watch for that, even though it won't be a lot. Most of us will see a coating to about a half an inch. Localized areas will see closer to 1 to 2 inches of snow. So here's the breakdown of your 8-day forecast. Tomorrow, that coverage, about 30 to 40% through the morning. The evening is much drier and clearer. Temperatures are going to be very cold tomorrow afternoon once again. And then Wednesday morning, that's when I'm expecting bitter cold. Watch for school delays and cancellations these next couple of days. I don't know what the threshold is for school systems to shut down with, kids walking to school and whatnot, but I would say it's very possible to see that. Heading into Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's our next wintry system. Friday looks to be the brunt of it. We'll see some snow showers creep in late Thursday. Keep in mind, this will be all snow. No wintry mix in there. It's going to be much too cold for that. But a little bit of recovery as we head towards next Monday, back into the 30s finally. And then here, I also want to show you a broader picture. This is further out. So this blistering Arctic cold, which has expanded to the southeast, is going to retreat a little bit as we get into the 20s, still well below average. Our average highs right now are mid-30s. And then we'll see some more blistering cold before milder temperatures, the last 7 days of the month, begin to approach. So that Arctic air once again retreats, and we will see temperatures back in the 30s. Now, what day exactly that is, we'll keep an eye out for that. It's well beyond the 8-day forecast as of right now. So as always, guys, if you have questions, drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer if it's something I didn't cover in this video. We don't have a noon, obviously. If you tune in at 4, though, our team of meteorologists will have your updated forecast then as well. I hope you all are staying warm and staying safe. Take care.